Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Don
and we're Kiana. I'm gonna hold this because he be trying to kill me, y'all. Don't mind my hair. It looks a hot mess. I told him to wait to record.
You did not.
I did, actually.
In fact, you declared that I record right this moment.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. I said I need to fix my hair. And here we are, recording.
Anyway, hi, we are back and we are actually doing a day in the life of a social worker wife edition. So Kiana is a social worker and she is a counselor in a school setting, and so we are spending a day in her life because I am off. So we are we are going to record her day, and so do you want to tell them where we're going?
So right now we're going to my corporate office to pick up some care packages that I ordered for my students. And once we pick up those items, I'm going to also go and see my supervisor to pick up their gift cards. And then I have to go to the school in which I work to pick up some items for my classroom. So I do work for a Chicago public school, and right now they're doing school from home. And all of the students are doing e-learning. So that means we're providing services through e-learning, which is very interesting. I do not recommend it, but they need social emotional learning regardless of being home or in the building. So I'm super excited to be able to provide these services to my girls. I do work primarily with young ladies, freshmen through seniors. So super excited about that. Okay, y'all, we back. I fixed my hair somewhat. It's still not perfect, but it is.
We just got through looking at pictures of Sunny, and oh my goodness. So this is his second week of school. And
let me tell y'all, Don is the biggest baby. The biggest baby. He is such a, I was gonna say, mama's boy, but that makes no sense. That's the wrong word. What's the word?
For what?
I was gonna call him a mama's boy, but yeah, but that's not accurate.
No.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
You're trying to sound a helicopter parent.
Yes! He's a helicopter parent. Thank you, huh, for giving me that language. Because I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? He is so crazy. He would be in the app like, he has not had breakfast this morning. He needs breakfast, and he also needs some water, and he needs his diaper changed at 10 o'clock. Like, Tom, we're paying them to do their job. Can you tell us why this has been such a hard transition for you, honey?
Our child has been in our care for 2 years, and nobody will ever care for him the way that we care for him.
Yeah, that's why we're his parents.
So I would have kept him if I could, but
you would have been a stay-at-home dad?
You know, I would not have known it, but I didn't honestly, like, honest, I did not want you to go through that financial pressure of being a sole provider.
Oh yeah, because y'all, I make significantly less than him. Significantly less. We would be in the projects based off my social work income, honey. We won't be buying a house. We will not be buying a house or an apartment for that matter.
No,
yeah.
That's not good. No, okay, y'all. She had to glow up. She received.
It's still significantly less.
She took 2 years off, and when she returned to work, she received a 10K salary increase.
Yes, and that was a blessing from the Lord. However, we still can't pay let me put it this way. We can pay a lot of the bills with my check. However, we can't do nothing else without his income.
That's most of America.
Yes, that's why we needed 2 incomes.
So I wanted to so I did not want her to do that, because I was the sole provider for 2 years, and I took a lot of pride in it. I actually really loved that. Like, I really felt like, and I know, like, I'm very gentle presenting, and like, I'm a very progressive guy, but like, I do hold that traditional value of being a financial provider. So I took a lot of pride in that, and it felt good to do that. And I will say, I think that, you know, if you're a man and you're starting, like you're in an opposite gender relationship and you're starting a family, like unless like your woman is a boss, you know, you're a boss, but unless your woman's, you know, comfortable with being a sole provider, I think it's important for men to make sure that they're not putting financial burdens onto women. I just think that's really important. So it's okay to have dreams and to pursue them, but don't start a whole family and your finances aren't together. That's not okay.
But wait a minute. I feel like men, they sacrifice a lot for their families. They give a lot. And so what do you think about women supporting you guys when you want to do a career? Like, I know a lot of women who do support their husbands when they go through a career change or they want to go back to school. Like, so
I think that's okay. That's purposeful. That's good. But I'm talking about when you lay down with somebody and you don't have a job and you don't have, but you also,
when they just being
don't have a plan and there's no real
I don't want
commitment
no
there.
scrubs.
Yeah,
I gotta
don't be a
can't
scrub.
get no love
That's what
from
I'm
me.
saying.
Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
And I can say that I'm not mansplaining. I'm talking. This is like a man talking to other men. Like, don't do that.
Don't do it. Because we don't want no scrubs.
Or, you know,
We don't want it.
make sure you're with a woman who, you know, it's not looking for a committed relationship.
I don't understand, and maybe it's just us. I don't understand how people have mistakes with children. Like, and maybe you're just very, very meticulous about that whole process.
I can't talk
DJ
too
was
much.
not
He was a planned
we did
child.
have a few times we was like,
No, but
no. I remember a handful of times.
that's because you just were anticipating the trial. You wanted a trial.
I was being thirsty. Thirst bucket. Well, okay.
No, I don't know how people accidentally do.
I mean-
And again, I'm talking to the guy like you. I just don't know. Like, and again, you gotta.
Well, look at that sun. Yes, let me take this picture.
Kiss.
Picture.
We can turn this into something else.
Okay, y'all. We really got on here to talk about DJ. DJ is at school, and our son has his own mind.
It's so funny because all the girls, and not to gender stereotype, nonetheless, all the girls are at the table, sitting down, poised.
I think also the other boy
playing
was
with
sitting there
their-
too. Let me check.
I don't think so.
I think the other
Playing
boy was
with
sitting
their,
too.
you know, their arts and crafts. And our
Where's
son
our
is
son?
doing arts and crafts, but he's standing up and he's socially distanced. I love our son. He is so brilliant.
All the girls are sitting making their birds, and our son is standing in the corner on the little kids' kitchen table.
You could probably just show them since there's
I'm
no
gonna
other
just
kids.
insert the photo.
Okay, fancy.
This is our son.
Real, yeah.
We'll insert the photo. But he's standing on the side doing his own thing.
I love that. He's so creative. I really believe in the negotiated curriculum. I believe in the child-initiated play and learning.
So, y'all know this is our first kid. And DJ just turned 2. I stayed home for 2 years. And then Don had him for probably like...
Well, I was home with him since March because I was working for him.
Oh, yeah. I forgot COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I was laid off in May, I was having a full-time life.
And let me tell y'all, DJ loved it. He loved... First of all, whenever Don would go to work, when we moved to Iowa, I would be feeding him in the kitchen, and DJ, whenever he realized his dad was gone, he would turn up on me. I mean, just turn all the way up. Then, when Don was home with him, he loved it. He had no time for me. And then what happened, I had to wean him, y'all, and that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But I had to wean him, and it was such a like experience that Don had to basically put him to sleep, wake up with him in the morning, all of that. I had to like not even be in the room hardly ever because he just could not handle being around boobs but no milk. So then I got COVID. That's a whole nother thing.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to say that too. We could cut it out if you want to.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like people are treating COVID like it's AIDS or something, and like half the world at this point has gotten COVID.
And I feel like because with AIDS too, because it's interesting you say that, because I do feel like it's very similar to like AIDS or like other sexually transmitted diseases. There's no shame for anyone living like with AIDS or HIV. It's just the taboo that comes along with it is what we're saying. And for us, it was really, I think it was really humbling, and I think it was humbling for all communities to show that just like anybody could really get.
Because I got it and Don didn't get it. And so it was this really... Or Sunny. It was this really crazy thing of like, so COVID just be picking and choosing who's gonna get it and who's not gonna get it. And so I think I brought that up to say that we had these really traumatizing experiences. You know, I had to quarantine from him and DJ, but I was already technically quarantining myself from DJ because we were weaning. And so this whole it intensified. Yes, baby. Thank you. So this whole process was just really daunting. And so to put him in preschool, back to the preschool, a week later, was a lot for us. But let me tell y'all, Don was so meticulous about making sure we were picking the right school, the right provider, because a lot of times, like, finding the right preschool means finding the right person to care for your child. And none of these schools were willing to let us even view the facility to see where we were taking our kid every day because of COVID. And we're like, so y'all expect us to drop our son off and never come inside to see where he's going? And we understood the health precautions, but you also have to think about how comfortable we're going to be. And so the school we ended up choosing was the only school that allowed us to come inside, meet the teacher, see where he's going to be every day. And we felt so much more comfortable that it really eased that process. It was already, I don't even know the word. It was already a lot. It was very overwhelming, but to be able to meet the director, to meet the manager, to meet his teacher, to see where he's going to be going every day, put me at ease. I don't know how you felt about it, but it was a really difficult process. And Don, you could just talk about how difficult that was for you, working for 2 years, working outside the home, and all of a sudden working inside the home and being with your son every day, and then having to say, here, I have to hand you over to someone else.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. And for me, so I grew up with my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so for me, I had that comfort. I was very much so sheltered. So, and we had a plan to where, you would stay home until it was time for. So when you decided to return to work, and we decided that it would be best for me to keep working, we really had to navigate those two things of transitioning to me going to work in person, but also like our son. And I think for me, it was about the flexibility, adaptability. And most of these places are white, so most of these places are white owned, and I'd be remiss not to mention race, because if you are open and you're operating you
going
are
downtown,
welcoming kids
downtown.
in, then you can definitely create time, you know, business after business hours for us to visit, you know, to do a quick swoop, because our visit was very quick. It was not, we weren't looking under.
The director let me come on
you
a
know,
Saturday just so that I could see the
and I
facility
went like on a Thursday
after school.
So, you know, we were in and out. We weren't, like, I was in there maybe 2 minutes. But, like, to meet the person face to face.
Take exit 51C onto Washington Boulevard East.
That was unmatched. And they were black owned. They are black owned. And so I think just that cultural sensitivity, when you understand that, culturally speaking, it's not normal for black people to place their child in the care of others. So as a white provider, you know, the culturally sensitive thing would have been to offer that in-person visit, to offer that in-person play date, you know, even if we dropped our child off and watched him on a video to see how he did, because our place has video capabilities too. And so to me, it just was, and I'd be, you know, honestly, I think I wouldn't be surprised if there were some white families who did get to view, because not everything is not equal, and exceptions are made for more privileged groups. So for me, it's like we're in this racial pandemic. It's such a sensitive time, and you want to take my money. You want to take $2,000, $3,000 a month.
Oh, Jesus.
And I can't even see my child. No thank you.
No, sir.
So to me, it was an easy decision once we went and we liked it. And honestly, we felt at home. Like, honestly, the white or any other race in comparison to the black owned place never stood a chance, because that comfort that we had, just off race alone, is unmet. It's unmet. And we live in a white world, so it is necessary for us as black people to have safe spaces. So that's that on that.
That's that on that.
I said what I said.
Said what he said. And that's that. Okay, y'all, we'll be back. I'm gonna give y'all some views of the city. We downtown. We're here with our friend Sterling.
Because say hi to the vlog.
What happened?
You're on the vlog. Say hi.
Oh, hey, what's going on, you guys?
Oh, now you want to sound all proper and whatnot. He was just talking about gang. Yes.
He was saying you say gang.
No, do I get off here?
I don't know. You're gonna have to now.
Do you want to tell everybody what was happening, where you were going?
Exit 56B.
Do you want to tell everybody what was
okay. Sorry.
Are you guys gonna have this video unedited, or are you gonna just have it regular?
We're gonna have it regular, Sterling. Thank you. You're gonna be in.
Are you gonna edit it, or you wanna have it unedited?
56B, baby. 56B.
It's going to be unedited. Some of it, no. This part,
y'all ratchet.
This part will. Okay, this part may be.
Let me tell y'all, Don is having the best day ever because he with his wife. He talking to his friend. He loves to socialize. He try to act like he's an introvert, but he's really an extrovert. No, I never say that I'm an introvert. I don't know what this trend is. Oh, introvert. No, I love people
But I love myself too. Like I can very much so
Baby, we
spend
all
time
know
with
you
myself.
love yourself.
But
You say that
I
every
love
video.
people. I love to socialize. I love, you know, a good time. Like who doesn't? I don't know.
So anyway, we have Sterling on the phone. I have to call Sterling my friend because Don steals every single one of my friends. So I'm gonna start stealing his friends.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Because I don't have bad friends that'll go behind your back and try to, you know, have an affair with your wife. So I'm okay.
You went all the way there.
Yes, because God,
all the younger wrestlers on it. If we not, we can't do that.
He said we're not on the younger wrestlers.
it is the younger wrestlers. These millennials are.
No, how about Love and Hip Hop, Sterling?
And generation.
The social
X.
work version. Social work edition.
Love and social work.
Love and social work.
Oh,
Chicago.
They don't know. Most of the social workers are hoodlums anyway. We all be hoodlums.
No, yeah. We was talking about how Don be wearing his do-rag, y'all.
No, I do not.
Yes, he do.
I
Yes, he
not.
do. We're here to, me and Sterling are here to expose all of his black sides. He be trying to act like he don't know what a do-rag is. He calls it a scarf. It's a do-rag.
It is a scarf.
It's a do-rag, and you use it to.
It's a do-rag.
You
Yeah,
use
it's
it
a
to
do-rag.
lay your waves, and it's okay because you black. That's your exit, sweetheart. I know you've been missing your exit.
My hair is naturally wavy.
No, y'all. He wears a do-rag.
Come on. You see our child's hair when it's long, it's curly.
Our child's
and
hair
when
is
it's short,
curly. It's not even a
it's-
comparison to your hair. What are you
Yes,
talking
because
about?
because my hair is thin now. But when I was younger, and I had thicker follicles, my hair
You
is
said it's thin
naturally
now.
wavy, baby.
It's thin now.
Yeah, you made it so much worse. You should have left it alone. Talk about it's thin now.
You
Okay,
didn't have to go
y'all.
there.
Okay, I got distracted talking with these fools. So we just came from our downtown office where I had to pick up some snacks for my kids, some PPE equipment, and now we're headed to my supervisor's home to pick up some gift cards that she handed out for me, and I have to hand out the rest. And then we're gonna go to my school to pick up some things in my office. So we're gonna get off of here because this is a 4-minute long B-roll, or is this called a B-roll? I don't know what this is called.
I think it's like a video. I don't think it's a B-roll. I don't think we took 4 minutes.
Oh, he going back. Okay, y'all, we'll be back.
Oh,
Can you hear us,
gotta have
Sterling?
audio.
Yeah, the devil was busy. A bill collector called my phone talking about I would bill, and I answered on accident.
Now you know you answered. You know you owe them some money, Sterling. You know you owe them some
Do I
money.
turn?
No, baby. Why are you even in this lane? Why would you turn?
Dunbar is
We're not
in the
going to
30s.
Dunbar. We're going to my supervisor's house. I just said
Oh,
that.
you did. Okay, we can turn the camera off.
Oh, now you want me to turn the camera off?
You know, when she get on you now, you want to turn the
No,
camera
because
off.
he's
Nah.
struggling. Okay, y'all. We're done for the day. We have gotten all the errands. We may be
almost
back
done.
on here later to go get DJ some gym shoes. His grandma wants to buy him $80 gym shoes. So we're going to let her buy them. And
No, we're not.
yes, we are. Because we were going to go to
We're
Ross
not
and buy
buying- we
$20
can buy our
gift
child
cards.
some
I'm not
gym
buying $80 gym. I'm just not. I spent $150 this weekend on clothes at a thrift store. I'm not going to go buy $80 pair of gym shoes for a 2-year-old. Not doing it. Sorry. So, if Don wants to buy them, then, I can't tell him no. But my mama heart is saying no. So, we will see you guys later.